So a good amount of our clients here at the Evolve Effect will ask us after they've had their extensions installed, or they have their new wig or what have you, like, how do I curl my hair? Like, can you show me how to do it? And it's really hard to show someone how to curl their hair on themselves because the wrist movement is different than when I'm behind the chair and curling their hair. So what we wanted to do today is show you guys basically how to go from a flat look like this to big voluminous curls. And I'm going to show you on 2 different barrel sizes. I'm going to show you guys a few different types of curls as well, just so you can have some options and get a feel for what is more so your preference. All right, so I'm starting on flat ironed hair. I've been wearing it flat ironed for the last few days. This is a lace frontal wig that I custom handmade here, mostly for my head, but normally what happens is when I get tired of the wig, we wash, sanitize it, and put it on one of the wig displays back there for sale. So this is a 26-inch lace frontal unit. I don't know if you can see here, but it goes from ear to ear, and you could part as far as 4 inches back. So that was my shameless plug for custom wigs. But anyway, if you're working with freshly washed hair, for our girls who wear extensions, make sure that you go through your hair and do a light flat iron first. That's going to give you the best bouncy curls. It's going to give you smoother curls, and the curls are going to last longer. I wouldn't say to flat iron it this flat, but at least go through and just run the flat iron through your sections before you get started. I would say for my black girls, if you're wearing a weave, make sure you press and flat iron or lightly flat iron your leave out if you have coarser hair. Otherwise, if you don't have super coarse hair, you can just make sure your roots are pressed, and then you can go in with the curling iron. So I use this curling iron. I picked this up on Amazon about 1.5 years, maybe even 2 years ago. This actually has 5 interchangeable barrels. So I use these butterfly clips. For our girls who are wearing extensions, these are better only because you probably have a little bit more density in your hair, and these will hold the hair without it slipping. How I work when I'm working on a client is I go around the hair and I do vertical parts. I like working this way just because I'm able to see how my curls are flowing. So I'm going to start on this side. This is my left side. And usually my vertical parts or sections, if I'm doing bigger curls, I go 4 vertical sections. So 1, 2, which is down the middle. So you have 2 on this side and 2 on this side. If you're looking to do smaller curls and you're going to use a smaller barrel, which we'll be showing you today, then you would go 6 vertical parts. All right. So now what we're going to do is take that second clip, and I'm going to show you with our bigger barrel, the 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches, I'm just not sure. It's the biggest one in this set. So if you're right-handed, you're going to come across your face, and the first curl I'm going to show you is just your normal curl. This is going to give you the normal like curl that you would see, like, I guess on like Kim Kardashian or something. I don't know why they're always getting credit for coining a certain hairstyle. So basically what I'm doing is I'm curling away from my face. I'm controlling the piece of hair that's being left out. I'm keeping the hair flat in the barrel. And then I hold my hair to let the curl cool for about 5 seconds in my hand. And then I let it go. Okay. If you're going somewhere and you want your curls to last even longer, then I suggest clipping that curl away. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and move forward with the rest of this section. And so as you go around, you're going to curl backwards like this, right? And then when you get on this side, you're going to curl backwards. But right here at the top, this probably like 5-inch wide section, 4 or 5 inches backwards, you're going to curl in a different direction. You're going to go horizontal parts, okay? So I'm going to take this section of hair, and this is where you would spray, and then comb your fine tooth comb through if you're using spray. And then you're going to take your curling iron, the clip is in the front, start here and start curling backwards, okay? This is to give you big voluminous curls that kind of fall in your face and create that layered look. I am controlling the end of the hair but staying close to the root as well as I curl. Then hold it for a few seconds. And most times I just let it sit there. Or you can put a clip. But if you're looking for like that curl that kind of like flows in your face like this, and you know, you've seen the video where the girls push it like that, that's the technique that's going to create that look. And usually you're going to do 3 vertical parts. Okay, I'm sorry, horizontal parts. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that again. Staying close to the root. And controlling the end of that hair. Now, if you're looking to create more like that wave look where the ends are straight, then you just don't curl all the way to the end. You kind of leave about 1 inch to 2 inches out. Okay, you're just going to take this last section and curl it. And be careful when you're here right at your forehead. You do not want to burn yourself, so make sure you have some control. Okay. All right, so we're going to let these go and see how they came out. All right, so that's how they came out without me teasing or doing anything to them. So now what I'm going to do is just take my fingers and just kind of comb through them. Okay, so like we discussed, if you're looking for that like Kim Kardashian, like in your face kind of look, that's what's going to give it to you. You want to comb the curl out, kind of go up with it, and then push it with your fingers. Now my hair is a little bit longer. If you have layered hair, then this is going to look much better because the shorter strands just kind of sit where they need to. So that was the big voluminous curls. It's always good to use a bigger barrel when you have longer hair. So I would say hair that's longer than about 18 inches, the bigger barrel just works better with long hair, unless if you're looking for big voluminous curls. So that's what helps to create that like in your face curl look. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get the waves. So you guys all like kind of on Pinterest, you see like the curly waves, that like finished look. After hair has been like colored or what have you. That's what we're gonna. When you want the wave, the more like wavy look, it's probably best to use a smaller barrel, like a 1-inch barrel. But you can get that look with either size barrel. It's just gonna probably last longer with the smaller barrel, even with longer hair. So what I'm gonna do now is just change out the 2 barrels. If you're going for a more retro look, where it kind of gives you that, looks like large finger waves, then you would do that same technique, use a little bit bigger sections and curl away from your face on both sides. You would also curl all the way, but you still wrap, but make sure every single part of that section is under the barrel. And then you would also clip those away, so that the curl really stays in place while you curl the rest of your hair. And then take them all out, finger and mold them so that they're all together. I'm not going to do that video today, but that's just some info in case you wanted to do a curl like that. We can do something more detailed in another video. So now what I'm going to do is just show you to get that beachy wave look, or finish off that beachy wave look. Like I said, the front is always going to be away from your face, and then the back of your hair, you are going to